Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm old school, but I keep it funky fresh, y'all. And this is deep, y'all. I'm from the deep, y'all. And what you get is what you motherfucking see.
Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is. My name is Jaime, giving you exclusive events on headlines that you didn't even know you needed. And with that said, I'd appreciate if you would smash that subscription. If you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate if you would smash the like button, turn on those notifications, because I'm here twice a week. And with that said, away we go, humans. Well, I feel like I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I feel like, the Dallas Cowboys or the Patriots, they're not really America's team. It should be the Detroit Lions, because I feel like we're more like our country right now than ever, because like our team, bear with me, humans, I'm still a Lions fan and stuff like that. It's still my team, but, this is some real stuff. This is facts. But, like, we found, like, record ways to, like, lose. We found, like, record ways to, like, lose games. You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of compared it to, like, being, like, our team being this administration. So I said, like, they found record ways of losing games, a.k.a. Biden, finding record ways to do some crazy fucked up shit that messes up. And then the organization, a.k.a. the White House or whatever this administration is, does nothing to help the team or make the team better in any way, which is a.k.a. America. And I feel like that's what's going down in Biden town. Biden. Man, his mind is sliding. Inflation keeps on rising, Biden. Yeah, that's what that guy I'm talking about. That dude, he don't even care. Like this Project 46, aka Biden, has like mad records right now. Let's go through Mr. Prez's like records right now. He has like record high inflation. Shka-bing. Let's see what else. Gas prices record high. Bing bing. What else he's got going on? Economy. That's what I need for them. Like if I don't got that sound effect, but I have to get that one because that's what that shit was. It was a failing ass economy. And then like record high crime waves. Like crime is on the motherfucking rise. This dude is on a roll. Like he is on a fucking roll. Like I said, Biden. Oh, his mind is sliding, and his handlers always hide him. Biden. So while crime is at like an all-time high, okay, it's like, and our borders are wide open, obviously. I mean, it's very financially beneficial to some. Too bad we don't get paid when we go to like other places for vacation, but everybody that comes across our border illegally gets money. But we'll get to that in a minute. So with our record high crime waves, they said, Biden was like, I've got an idea, while like they're trying to defund police. And let's also ban guns. Well, that will fix things. That'll fix it all. The guy who fucking falls off his mountain bike while it stopped. The shit wasn't moving. You figure you'd fall when you're riding a bike. But when it sits still, oh, maybe that's what it is. It's because the handler dudes didn't come and fucking catch his ass. Because they were the ones who held the back of the seat so he'd fucking start pedaling because he was good when you're pedaling. It's when you got to turn and stop. That's when he's all fucked up. So that's probably what happened is the dudes didn't catch up because he had it in some new gear or he got that battery bike, those electric bikes that fucking, they help you fucking pedal assist and shit. And they fucking, once it stopped, he had no balance and just fell over. The bike was just too heavy. The bike was probably heavier than his old ass. Who knows? It was bananas. But yeah, that'll fix things. Let's fucking defund the police and ban guns. Not all guns. I mean, do weapons bans of some sorts. While fucking crime is at all-time high also. That'll just fix everything. That'll make everything just A-okay in my book. I feel safer now. Yeah, with Biden. So if, he's talking about, doing this ban on certain number of magazines or number of bullets and all this stuff like that. But that's only the beginning, I believe. Like I said, if we say yes to certain things, they're gonna want more. Definitely gonna want more. But how effective is it right now when there's already so many weapons already out there in the streets? Like, isn't it a bit late? I feel like you might be a little bit late if they're already out there. You know, it'll be like, oh, you can ban it for the future. No, you can't. Do you want to know why? Because our borders are wide open. And most of the time, they're not the most, like, regular people coming across. There's probably a few people in there, a small group of people that are probably good, wholesome people coming across, trying to, still chase that American dream that seems to be gone in some people's eyes and some people's opinions. And then there's some people, like I said, still coming here trying to work and, do things better. And then there's some people that are just criminals and they want to do things better. They want to come over here, expand their fucking clientele and make more money and start doing things all, doing like they see in them fucking movies and shit. Or do like their fucking Chapo and do like all the bosses they got to come after before them. It's like the next generations and shit. But the shit's wide open. So I don't think a gun ban's going to stop anything if these people are coming. There's a lot of people that were smuggling guns and weapons through our borders already. So if the borders are wide open, there's a gun ban. I think you're going to have a lose-lose again. Another record loss here, Mr. Prez. Because, like I said, you can't even fucking stop drugs or anything coming off here. Because the borders, like I said, are wide fucking open. And most illegals that are coming get some kind of money care package and can fly over the country. And if they can do all that stuff, who's to say they're not a criminal element and they're smuggling the drugs as they get to fly for free? It's like that Johnny Depp movie Blow and shit. Fucking that dude was all sitting here like they don't check the luggage of the stewardess. Well, now they got like the stewardess, old school, flight attendants. I apologize. The old flight attendants, they wouldn't check their bags in this back then, I guess. Maybe this is the new rules for the illegals when they fly. You're like, yeah, you don't check their stuff. You just go over here. This is how to get by security and just get on the plane. And then, so who's to say there's not doing any criminal activity there? Because crime's on the rise. Drug abuse is still on the rise. Because our borders are wide open. So how will a gun ban help? I don't think it will. It might be harder for us. It might be harder and harder for us to obtain one if we wanted to obtain one legally, because I believe there's more and more restrictions coming on the way following this one previous that's, recently stated. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. Am I afraid of the more to come? Yes, I am. Because I do believe there's a lot more coming here. Like I said, and there's some weird shit going on. Like, you can come here legally, illegally, and you get a money care package, fly across the country, wherever you want to go here in America for free. You can also stay somewhere with free housing. But yet we have a homeless problem in, like, all over the country, and they can't stay anywhere for free. There's a large homeless epidemic. It's growing everywhere, especially in places like California. Everywhere. It's actually fucking rising everywhere. And yet they can't stay for free. And they live here. All those humans that are struggling right now that are homeless live here. And they can't get help like that. But yet if you just cross our border, you can not only live for free here, you get a money care package, and you can fly for free. That just doesn't sound very fair, does it, humans? That doesn't sound very fair to me. But if you come here and do it legally and go through the process and, become a citizen or get a work visa, you get no money. You just get to come here and go to work. But if you come illegally, you get money. That's America. And this is our system we have currently today. And I don't agree with it, humans. I don't agree with it at all. Who's really in charge? That's when you wonder what's going on here. Like, who is really in charge here? Is it really our president? Is it really Project 46? Or does he have all these crazy handlers, or what do they call them on whatever sides? Like I said, I hate using all those labels because I think I use them incorrectly. And I hate using them anyways because I don't really think there is, those sides. Anyways, who's really in charge? Does he have like handlers? Because he reminds me, I just lost my voice for a second there. It was like, he reminds me. It was like back to puberty shit. And, I was way past that. So he reminds me with all his handlers and shit like that of the decoy in like Iron Man 3 when they had the Mandarin. They had that actor in there, decoying as some terrorist, and he wasn't even the real dude. He was just some fucking paid actor as a decoy. That's what Biden reminds me of. The Mandarin's fucking decoy. Shit's getting bananas, humans. And, stay tuned because it's probably going to get even better. It's probably going to get even better in a bad way, unfortunately. Unless something happens, like I said, like our calendar, like we get some weird time lapse and our calendar can just automatically jump a year and we can just skip a couple months. Shit would be awesome. But it would be great, if we could. Like I said, if we could just, use some time travel. It would be awesome if we could just do some shit like that. But I would feel a lot safer. I think I will feel a lot safer when this administration is over. I don't know about you, but I don't really know for sure because I feel like this was like a test run for our next, possible leader when they're going to end like our presidency and be like kings and shit over here. Like, it's kind of scary feeling like there ain't no terms no more. Well, I'm the king, and it's going to be weird. Like over here, they're going to try that shit. Because they're already flexing and abusing the power. And they're already keeping us out of the loop of the rule system, even though we actually have access to all these rules to see that they're breaking all these rules. A lot of us, like myself, I can speak for myself. I don't go and look for the rules, and I should go look for them because they probably aren't allowed to do all the shit they're doing. And if we really look into these rules, it'd probably be messed up. They probably break in all the rules, and they probably have been for a long time. But I'm a little busy sometimes watching funny videos and stuff like on YouTube and shit. I like to watch a lot of funny videos and scary videos. It's a weird combination, but I do enjoy to watch them. And I love conspiracy videos. They're awesome. So, and there's all this information out there. And then I go to fucking, stream whatever series I'm watching or whatever movies I'm watching. So I think I should take some time. And I'm like, I tell myself, I'll take a note sometime. And I'm like, I'm going to take some time and research. What rules are this government breaking right now? And then I'll like have it there forever. And what is this piece of paper? I'm chewing some gum and I throw my paper in it, throw it away. That's just me. I don't know if I'm by myself on this. But there's information out there. And I think I should make myself do this. This is the only reason why I'm recording this. Because I'll probably watch it back in editing. There goes my voice again. In post. And I'll be sitting here in post. And I'll be sitting there like, yeah, I should go look this up. And then I won't. And then I'll sit here and watch it like, man, I should have did it again. And I'll come back to this one day. And I'll come back to another time that'll make myself, try to do it again, and I won't. But it's out there, humans, and I think we should look into this shit. And try not to distract ourselves, because I'm probably not the only one that gets distracted on everyday things, being a parent like myself, or being whatever day things, everyday drama in your lives. And there could be a lot of distractions all the time, No time for plans, if you ask me. Seems like our only consistent plan, I don't know about you humans, but like the only plan that's consistent is like we got to get up for work. Like if you make plans, do something like, oh, this is what's going to happen at this time and this time. Oh, no. That's the time traffic just sits is a parking lot. Not only that, a pipe breaks at your house or some shit like that, or somebody gets sick at the house. Just all kinds of shit just goes down when you make plans. It seems like that happens on some of the best times you have like really good things planned. It seems like that goes down. But anyways, I'll feel a lot safer when this dude gets out of office, or will I not? I don't know. Like I said, I do watch conspiracies. I could be just too paranoid to be tripping on all this shit. Could just be a really bad president, and when he's done, we just get a regular other president that fucking just takes the prices down a little bit, and then we're still getting robbed, but it's just because stuff went down a little bit. We're going to be a little excited. Or somebody comes in and just like flips the whole script and brings it back to, a little bit better things and changes it real fast. And like I said, is doing some shady shit we don't care about because, like I said, things are better and we're spending money a little better and have a little money in our pockets. And they're not kicking us all down like the Federal Reserve. Like, fuck them guys. I don't even want to go there anymore. But anyways, I'll feel safer when this dude's gone. I'm going to have a couple of examples. When the Biden family's gone, I'll feel safer than an unsupervised child on Epstein Island. That's right, humans. I'll feel safer when the Biden crime family's gone than a cameraman on a Baldwin film. Yes, humans. That's what I said. And I'm going to end this with a quick little sports vent. Speaking on the NBA Finals, people are talking a lot of things about, moving this Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors. I'm a fan of his, real good player, and talking about putting him in the all-time, in the all-time status. And I'm all for it. I don't know about everybody else's opinion, but I think he is, and I think he was even before this championship. I thought this championship kind of solidified it, I guess, if you could say, but I didn't think the MVP part meant anything. I know, and a lot of people might disagree with me, but the reason I felt like Steph Curry is a person that goes into the GOAT status of the all-time greats, and possibly into the top 10. I mean, I don't know if he's really in the top 10. I mean, there's so many different ways you can move this top 10 thing for a lot of players. But he's definitely close. If he's not in the top 10, it's like in that 12, 11 range. I mean, for sure, And if he continues what he's doing and wins another one and, does some other things, he might have to get pushed in there. But I feel like he's in that GOAT status. So, with everything that he's done, and I'm about to go on, I think I'm going to put him in the top 10 because I feel like he's one of those players that made an impact on the NBA that will forever be remembered. And what I mean by that is there's all these players that change things, like Wilt Chamberlain changed things back in the day when he just got super dominant. They made like a little rule change because my man was just doing all, goaltending and shit, blocking everybody's shots. Dude put up 100 points a game. I think he averaged like 50 points or some shit. In that era where there was a few teams. Even though he only had 2 titles, I mean, that dude changed the game a little bit. He changed it. And then you got a player like, Dr. J. Came in here, flying and doing this almost like, covering large grounds of real estate, just to dunk on somebody or put in the basket with a cool finish. And it was another impactful player. Some people might not put him in that stage. I'm just saying the way he impacted the game. And then you got like Magic Johnson, who is in the top 10, got in there and did a lot of accomplishments out the wazoo, of course. But he impacted the game. He brought the Showtime, made the Showtime Lakers, man. This dude came out there and could play all the positions and was an amazing point guard. But he was the size of a forward, kind of like a LeBron kind of guy, with maybe not as athletic. And then you got Michael Jordan. Came over here, impacted the game, started flying high, started doing the hang time shit, changed the fashion of the game, started doing all these things, became another icon of the game, another impactful player, changed everything. People literally made songs like, if I could be like Mike. A Gatorade song was like, everybody wanted to be like Michael Jordan, Even today, he sees his brand on everything, cross-platform sports everywhere, all-time great. Some say he is the greatest, There's a lot of arguments for that. And then a lot of people talk about LeBron. When it comes to stats and numbers-wise, LeBron will probably be on top as far as numbers-wise. But the GOAT thing is just different to me. And that's why I don't think he'll be above Jordan in a way because of the way what Jordan did. But, a lot of people might debate that as well. But just do the eye test. And that's all I could recommend, It's just something special. And I had the opportunity to see him live, only a few times. I mean, on TV, I saw him lots of times when I was a kid. But, I mean, live, I seen him here twice. I seen the Bulls play the Pistons twice when I was a young kid, and it was really awesome. It was during the Space Jam time, too, the real good Space Jam, when not that bullshit LeBron did, the first one with Jordan. It was around that time, and I got to see him twice, man, and it was really awesome. But even on TV, man, it's, like I said, the eye test, says it all. And then I got, like I said, LeBron James, great player, phenomenal player, but there was no song or nobody was like, I want to be LeBron James, And then here comes Steph Curry, and there was everybody saying Kobe too. Like Kobe, people say Kobe when they shoot balls and, everything. There was everybody wanted to be Kobe. But there's no LeBron thing unless at least I don't know. Unless it's a flop move, you fall down on purpose. And they be like, LeBron. No, I'm just playing. I know that was a low blow, but fuck it. But I feel like Steph Curry does belong in this GOAT because I feel like, and this GOAT list because I feel like he changed the game. He made it popular, and he changed the way the smaller man and the point guard plays. Doing his long range, he has unlimited range on the court. You got to guard the guy from half court damn near, And now all the little kids are, it's like his version of, I want to be like Mike now. All the young kids now ain't jumping out there with their tongues out and shit. All the kids out there are shooting 3-pointers and trying to be like Steph Curry. So now it's like, I want to be like Steph. So in my opinion, that's what puts him in a GOAT status. Like, I feel like he impacted the game that'll be changed forever because now everybody wants to be like Steph. Like, as far as, like, you know, the kids and all the generations and the people that he's inspired before, you know, the next generations. It's kind of crazy because it did change the game. So in my opinion, I'd be like, I definitely feel like, you know, he should be in the top 10 because he's still playing also. So he's going to have a little more accomplishments and accolades. So I feel like, you know, it's going to solidify my opinion as well. And we'll have to see. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you would hit me with a subscription, turn on those notifications because I'm here twice a week. And I'd appreciate it if you would smash that like button once in a while. My name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.
Yes,